Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined now by Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. With us tonight, one of the quickest players. Looking at the top 5 picks in the 2018 draft, Kenny, all of them have shown good play, tremendous promise, but
it's not even close.
Yeah,
Doncic is the only guy on that list that, when it's all said and done, he's got a chance to be a top 10 all-time player.
Yeah, you know what he reminds me of? A more aggressive deadlift shrimp.
Ooh, I think even more than that. To me, he's a combination. I heard Larry and Magic. He's a combination of Larry and LeBron. Because
I can see that.
Magic wasn't like the scorer that those two are. Like those guys are scorers.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
And then great passing ability. And the other thing about him, he's a better athlete and he's a tremendous rebounder. I mean, that guy is special.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Duncan in at the 5, down low. For the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Ford in at the small forward position. The NBA being so much about entertainment, Kenny. If you had to choose the best showman in the league, who would you pick?
Ooh, the best showman.
With style and charisma.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, he'd be right up there, wouldn't he?
LeBron is a showman, but Steph is, I think, the top of the league. Giannis is a showman, but he's by grit, hardened, and maybe someday Zion.
I would go with that as well. The one thing that, the one reason that I have a little concern with Steph is we haven't, those other, like LeBron doesn't have to have a great team. You know, he can make a team great. That's the one difference with him. I think Giannis can do that.
He made that team great before Kevin Durant got there.
No. Well, he's playing with a few other Hall of Famers. My point is, if you put him out there with guys who weren't all-star caliber players, that's my concern. We've seen, I'm with you, Giannis has done that, LeBron has done that. Steph's a showman in his current existence. And Luka, without a doubt.
All-time showman.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open. Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Well, we see rookies like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton who chose to play in the Australian League rather than college basketball. Kenny, is that something you would have ever considered had you been in their shoes?
Well, no. I don't think I would have ever been in their shoes, honestly, because my thought process would have been totally different. But I do understand how some players will opt for that option, but also it's taking a huge gamble. And, it's going to probably work out for these two talented young players.
And the reality is most of the guys that have done that, it didn't benefit them. Because what people don't factor in is you're a young kid, you're going to live in a foreign country, different culture, you're going to be around people you don't know. And generally, you don't get to play the game you played in high school because you're not the focal point. So it is a tremendous risk. And most people don't get to see you play until you get to.
Revising the rule book to clarify the gather step when players terminate their dribble. Kenny, in that regard, do you like the way the game is being officiated right now?
What is a gather step? Either you're walking or you're not.
Well, it would seem that way, wouldn't it?
Either you're moving or you're stationary.
The gather step's always been there, though. It's just, honestly, a lot of guys didn't have the ability to and didn't know how to master it. Iverson was the first guy that I saw that had mastered the gather step. And that's, to me, it's just kind of the evolution.
Walking in my book, Greg. It's still
No, it's you gather it. You get that extra. It's basically, it gives you a half a step.
I'm old school. It's walking.
You're old.
Yeah, and you didn't finish school.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Great open look there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nurkic the pass to Forbes. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Junior's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Junior throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Thompson. 5 on the clock. Nader's shot's good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Junior trying to get open as Thompson. And the dunk by Duncan.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good from Forbes.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And Junior throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. 5 on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Klay Thompson is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Eric Pascal. Then it's Junior. And it's Flores in at the center. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, was all business. He scored 28 points and caused real problems for shooters with his shot blocking. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 14.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. 1:41 left in the first half. Count that bucket. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Some guys are just natural-born scorers. CJ's one of them.
And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
He's a
We'll tell
fellow,
G-Way guy.
fellow PG. We got to let him in.
Yes, sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together. And Z-Web, what can you say? Kenny Smith never one to pull any punches when he's talking about basketball. Or anything, for that matter.
Yeah, definitely. And he was such an integral piece to those Hakeem Olajuwon championship teams there in Houston.
Here's McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers score.
What a dead-eye McCollum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper.
Wiggins kicks to Pascal. Pass to Junior. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Inside. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Nurkic checked in for P.J. Tucker.
And because of Junior's confidence and his composure, he has the ability to go on scoring runs like this.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Over Wiggins. Lillard misses.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Down low. And Junior throws it down.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Lillard, the pass to Alexander. Here's Horde. It's good from long range. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Forbes. No good on the last second attempt there.
And have to love that tenaciousness there.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
They haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
To the paint, Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader, because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Duncan finds Thompson. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
You're always going to find Thompson among the league leaders in three-point percentage. That's the shot they want him to take.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Tipped away. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. McCollum up top. 11 points in the game. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 8 rebounds in this game. On its way from Curry for 2. Offensive rebound. Richardson outside. Timeout called the Warriors. Checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Golden State also making a change. Forbes checked in. Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game.
On the wing, Thompson. Nurkic with the block. 1:10 left to play in the third. The shot's good. Now Curry. He's got 9. Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And there it's all about getting inside positioning. As soon as Junior has it, he goes for the jam.
And there's the pass to Forbes. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Rowe, he's covered by Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
A tremendous effort by Junior on D. I mean, records the swat. Great defensive possession for him.
It's Curry outside. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Junior's got 3 assists now in this one.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to Simon. Kicks it to Forbes. Here's Rowe. And that time, also a missed shot. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Warriors lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
against him taking it himself.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Junior's out there with Eric Paschall. And it's Flores in at the center position. McCollum outside. Here's Nurkic. Forbes the pass to McCollum. Clock at 6. Over Thompson. McCollum no good. Warriors leading by 8. From deep. Klay Thompson, and that's good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And for Portland, they're shooting. Certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. And the layup is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Golden State moving the ball around. Curry passes to Flores. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra.
He can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for fast.
Alexander's checked in for the Trailblazers. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. Passes to Alexander. Kicks it to McCollum. Pass to Alexander. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. McCollum finds Lillard. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the middle. Over to the wing. Paschall, the pass to Curry. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. That's a 2 from Lillard. Almost, but it rolls out. Warriors leading by 12. To the inside. Duncan. On the dunk by Duncan.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Lillard. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about...
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
and every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Junior the pass to Curry. Here's Smailagic. Nobody near Pascal. Another three for Golden State.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Feeds it to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCullough. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
And it's Junior missing. Lillard surveying the D. And the Trailblazers, another three.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the paint. Here's Junior. Off target at the rim. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.